Welcome back, everybody, to ACG, where we're just a couple gamers. It's your boy Smooth, and we are back with another episode of War Elite. This episode is entitled The Benefits of a Strong Alliance. But you know, I got to do my usual thing. I want to thank you all for watching. Welcome. Good morning, day, or night, wherever you guys are at in the world. Just got to do just a couple little things here. I want to get the link into the community really quick. Then once we do that, we'll get the music up and going. Here, I want to get the link into the community really quick. Then like, I mean, I don't have it up right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so just gotta grab the music really quick, guys. And we are good. Alright, where's it at? Where's it at? Alright, guys, we are in there. Probably turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so as you guys know, these types of games, they run essentially on the backs of other players. You're never, in a game like this, especially this game, you're never going to find a successful alliance with just one person, because that's not an alliance, that's a player. And really, they put so many things in this game that, number one, incentivize you to make an alliance and make sure it's strong, and then reward you for making an alliance and making sure it's strong. There's tons of things that they actually give you as rewards for having a strong alliance, and we're going to talk about all of these things today, and we're going to talk about all the benefits of being in a strong alliance. One of the first things that I want to show you guys, if you click alliance, it's going to bring up your alliance page, right? If you look in the bottom right corner, you're going to see gift. This right here is a slow day. This right here are low benefits. Like, there's times when I will be off game for a day or so, and I'll come back and there'll be 200 notifications just on this one alliance tab. And what you're going to see here is on the left hand side, you're going to see rewards that you're getting from either having your auto rally on, or just your alliance members all doing objectives together. You know, whether it's mercenary bases or whatever type of rally that they're doing. But you're going to get so many rewards that they have to have a collect all button. I mean, it's a lot of good resources. And then on the right hand side, you're going to see rare. Now, on the right hand side, this is from alliance members that have purchased chests and stuff like that. Now, as you can see here, a lot of them do have timers on them. So all of these that I didn't, these would have all been rewards here. These would have been resources, these would have been speed ups, these would have been all types of stuff. But unfortunately, we're not gonna get them because they were expired. But we do have some here that are not. So let me go ahead and grab these. Okay. I'm just curious. I just want to see how many do we have on the other server. Let's go to 9 really quick, just to see. Because I'm curious. Then we'll have to jump back. I'll tell you guys right now. Starting out, let's say you're starting in a new server. You're going to have a few options. You can either jump on the bandwagon with the #1 alliance, right? Try and get into the top alliance, because especially in a new server, going to be tons of players buying packs, and you're going to get these benefits, right, from being in that alliance. Or you can strike out on your own and try and do it on your own. What I will tell you is that you're going to miss out on a lot of the benefits. Okay, so we have less here. This is a smaller alliance. Alright. Yeah, it's a lot smaller. Okay, so I know it's annoying. I'm gonna jump back though. So, the other thing that you're gonna want to note, guys, is when you're in an alliance that's got a lot of active members, right? They're gonna be running rallies around the clock, and you don't even have to be in game in order to benefit from them running these rallies as much as they're gonna be running them. All you have to do is set your auto rally, and then you can just basically rely on the fact that all of these members are going to be doing rallies while you're offline. So you want to make sure that auto rally is set, and you're going to get lots of rewards, right? Okay. Now the other thing, guys, is territory. So your territory, the more territory you have, the more warehouses, safe houses, alliance outposts, alliance factories, stuff like that you can get. And you'll notice that you're going to be collecting alliance auto resource points profits. Okay? And these are going to be based off of how much territory your alliance has. So the more territory, the more resources. This right here is, you cannot even put a price on this. This right here, like, this is one of the things I look forward to the most. It's like, I know that every day when I log in, I'm going to have millions of resources that I can just come here and I can collect. So this right here, another benefit of being in a big, strong alliance, is having all of these resources that you're going to get daily. And what I'm doing right here, guys, I'm clicking this auto rally. I'm setting my auto rally, so that way when I'm offline, I'm going to be getting all types of rewards, because I know that my alliance members are going to be running rallies and I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on any rewards here. Alright. And alright. So what else? So if you guys click on your events, and let's just look at any of these really. Let's see. Smooth criminal. No. Ranking rewards. No. Okay, so you're going to have some rewards that are going to be personal rewards on the events. Some of them are just going to be personal events. Others are going to be two-sided. You're going to have your personal event and a personal rankings, and then you're going to have your alliance event and then alliance rankings, right? Where the heck did they took the verses out? Anyways, versus has your alliance ranking and a individual ranking. It's not up for some reason right now. I'm not really sure when they took that out. But you're definitely going to want to pay attention in these events to see which ones are which. So you have, like, for instance, the duel in the north. All right, let's look at. You have your individual rankings here, and then you have your alliance rankings. So, you know, if you want to be in a small alliance, that's fine, but you're never going to be able to grow at the pace of these other players who are in the bigger alliance, because every single week, or you know, it all adds up. I would just say by week basis, if you are in a strong alliance that is crushing it, for instance, these rewards are just nuts. Okay, you're in comparison to the smaller alliances who might not be getting anything really. All this stuff adds up every week, guys. So the benefits are really there. I would personally say, you know, if you're not gonna put yourself in a position where you're in a number one alliance, or you are the leader of a number one alliance, or what have you, I would try and at least bare minimum get myself into the third strongest, second strongest, or first strongest alliance, because those are the ones, the players that are going to be accumulating the most awesome rewards for sure. Like right now, these types of events that are going on, you're not going to want to miss them. And if you are in a top alliance, you're gonna want to take advantage of it for sure. All right. Let's see here. We lost the musica. Okay, so another thing too, which I shouldn't really even have to say, it should be pretty obvious, is protection. You know, whether you are in an older server and you're gonna need protection come server versus server, or Duel in the North, or what have you, or you're in a newer server, especially. I mean, it's really on you. You know, if you want to be in a top alliance where you know you're protected, and you know that you are gonna be competitive if you're in a competitive server, you have to understand that if you're not in a top alliance, you're subject to being burnt, right? To being zeroed or whatever. It's a war game, so you're really gonna be needing the protection of your alliance. And you know, situation reversed, you would want the same thing, right? You would want to be protected. You would want to be in an alliance that is competitive, and you know, if another alliance is coming in trying to take your territory or disrespect you, like, you want to be in an alliance that is going to have your back and that is strong. And so just protection in itself, just being in a big alliance, has tons of benefits. So guys, here's my philosophy when it comes to, you know, players that are like, and don't get me wrong, I understand that there's a certain amount of time after a server opens where it's like anything's possible. You can be ranked 17 in the alliance rankings, and then a lot of crazy stuff happen. Like, maybe you just meet some really good friends, players just maybe you get a big spender in your alliance, like whatever it is. You can go from, like I said, being ranked 17 or something to being in the top 5, jump into the top 3. You make a merger happen, now you're number 1. I've been there. I've done it plenty of times. But at some point, you have to give it up. At some point, you have to say, okay, my alliance is no longer growing at the rate of the other alliances. I can't keep up. Do I stay here? And what that does is now you've got a bunch of alliance members that are relying on you as their leader, right? They don't want to abandon you. So they're gonna stay there with you, right? The most loyal and also most blind players are going to, when I say blind, it's because they're blinded by loyalty or stupidity or whatever it is. They're just going to stay there until they get washed out of the server. It's what happens. Now, as a good leader, as a good friend, you should be thinking to yourself, do I allow these people's time and money to be wasted? Because just here's a few things that are going to happen. Nothing else is going to happen outside of these few things. All right. Let's say they say, no, we're going to stick it out. We're going to do this. Just us. We're not joining another alliance. Okay. Well, eventually you're either going to get zeroed and quit, or you're going to move to another server. That's about it. So either way, you and your alliance members' time and money is wasted. So what you should be doing is you should be saying, okay, where do I want to take my group of friends? Do I want to take them to the number 1 family? Do I want to take them to the number 2, number 3, whatever it is? But you need it is your responsibility from the time you created that alliance to figure out what you're going to do with those members, with that time, right? I personally, again, like I said, I would try and get into the top 3. I would wait until your alliance, like if you're trying to do it on your own and you're trying to get your alliance up into the top 10, that's admirable. I applaud you for that. But eventually, once you see that you're being outpaced and it's been a while, and your alliance is not growing at the pace of the other alliances, you need to get ahead of the storm and just do what's right. Make some mergers happen. If you can't do that, you got to tell your alliance members, hey guys, look, I want to keep playing with you guys. I don't want to get separated. I don't want anybody to quit. Like, let's all go together. Because you guys don't, like I said, you don't want to miss out on the benefits of being in a strong alliance. Because it all accumulates and adds up, and really you want to take advantage of every little thing, man. You really do. Let's see. And then the other thing too, guys, is some of these events that are built for you to do with your alliance members, man, they're so much fun. Like, it's just having a big group of active members where you know you can rely on them. It's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling. But yeah, guys, I really hope you guys are also in a very strong alliance. If you're not, I would say reconsider joining a stronger alliance. And it's nothing on the smaller alliances. They're great and everything. I've been in a lot of really great smaller alliances. And at the end of the day, it's not about, quantity. It's about quality. You can be in a really great strong alliance that's only got a dozen members, as long as they're all active. They're all strong. They're all doing what they're supposed to do. So it's not about just being in an alliance with lots of members. It's about being in an alliance with quality, active members. And then the other thing too, guys, is more players equals more knowledge, right? You have a better chance of having more knowledgeable players if you have a bigger alliance. So I mean, just being able to learn from some of these members, or maybe you can teach them something, like, it's really invaluable. So I don't know. I would just say, if you're not already a super experienced player, I would say consider looking for an alliance with players that are talkative and active and willing to teach you the game, so that you can learn as quickly as possible and, like I said, not miss out on some of these events, guys, for sure. Alright, let's see, what else do we got here? Bebe! Hi. Alright. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah. So like when you go to the map and you click detective agency, so what you're gonna find is you're going to find. Wait, where am I? Wait, is that it? Got to switch servers again. Okay, so what you're gonna find is when you're on the world map and your alliance members are near you, they become part of your detective agency quests, which I thought was just freaking awesome. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Go to detective agency. And you guys see here, this is an actual player. He's here on, he becomes part of your detective agency mission. You click on him, click go. He's right next to me, right? So your actual alliance members, they become part of your detective agency quest. And you get great rewards. Legendary hero fragments. Lots of great rewards. Alrighty. But yeah, guys, basically that's my message for you guys today. Get into a strong alliance, get into an active alliance. If you guys are in a dead server or a dead alliance, get out of it, man. Find a way. If you can't find a way, I'll help you find a way. But I want to thank iFund so much for sponsoring this content. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And if you guys have any ideas for content that you guys want to see, let me know. If you guys want to download this game, you guys like what you see, you can find the link in the description of this video for the Apple Play Store and the Android Play Store. If you guys have not joined my official ACG Discord, and Lethal, it's also her Discord as well, you guys need to get in there immediately, expeditiously, because we have a lot of awesome stuff going on in there and a lot of stuff planned for you guys. If you guys have not joined the official War Elite Discord or the official War Elite Facebook page, you guys can find the link to that in the description of this video as well. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, y'all, peace.